since you've been gone, everything has changed. I'm getting here, what you don't see happening may surprise you, okay? Collective, this energy is deeper than just someone missing you. This is actually the kind of shift that where your absence has forced real life adjustments in love, family dynamics. I'm getting here even a career direction for someone, okay? So it's not just emotional, it's also practical, right? So let's break this down. Let's go ahead and get into this message and see what we get here for the collective, you guys. I am, wow. Okay, so first card, yeah, Tower. That's interesting. You guys, there is an upheaval. Okay, something has been destabilized at the core, at the root, at the foundation. Okay, when you step back, walked away, or even became unavailable, however this looks for you, okay, I'm getting here, people are adjusting to the space that you used to fill. So, yeah, I'm getting here, it's requiring some type of adjustment, right? What you don't see is how many areas this actually touches, is what I'm getting here. Okay, next card, we do have the Five of Pentacles. So again here, I'm getting, there is something that is like, that's the energy of like just being on the outside or something like that, like a loss. So something was definitely shaken up. I'm getting here with some distance with you, okay? So how this looks when we're talking about, because this affects so many different aspects, when it comes to love and relationships, okay? These real life shifts, I'm getting here, the next card, wow, we have the Two of Cups, okay? But this Two of Cups actually just came out in reverse, y'all. Okay? Ew. With that Tower and okay. So what I'm getting here is that with this card, and then we have the very next card is the Knight of Cups. So this shows an emotional realization after some distance. Okay? I'm getting here real life ways that this could be playing out. Like, how is this playing out here? Because there is a major shift. I feel like there could be someone maybe rereading old messages and realizing where emotionally inconsistent they were, okay, in the connection. And you guys, this could be you, this could be your person, intuitively awakened starseed, okay? I'm getting an ex or a love interest suddenly becoming more reflective after you stopped initiating the contact, right? So now somebody's thinking, right? Like, what's going on with the collective? Haven't heard from the collective. The collective's moving different, right? So I feel like this is requiring something from them. Okay, so the next thing that I'm picking up on is like someone checking your socials more often because you're not initiating, okay, the contact. There's no initiation with you, okay? So I'm getting here also too, delayed communication attempts that never fully turn into action. So somebody doesn't know how to move with you at this point. And again, this could be you or your person. Please take it how it resonates. Now, I'm also picking up on they are realizing like they were actually, it's like somebody is saying to themselves, wow, the collective was actually good for me, right? That was my person type of energy, okay? So there's that realization, right? There's some clarity going on here. And I'm getting, this is all after emotional distance, okay? But it created the clarity. So also too, I'm getting here maybe new people losing interest because they were maybe more connected to your energy than they admitted, okay? So something like that. Now I'm getting here, I picked up on the energy that this could be someone that's maybe keeping up some type of facade or some type of illusion surrounding your connection. After maybe your distance, somebody is still like maybe saying like, they're embarrassed to admit, there's someone that's embarrassed to admit that they may have been the reason why. there's like a separation here, or why you left the situation. Okay, so they could be maybe, lying about you still being around. They could be making up stories, right? Like, yeah, you're still in the picture, or making up stories about why you left type of energy. Okay, yeah, because I feel like there's an element of humiliation, because I feel like this person realizes, and I feel like other people do too, um, who you truly are at the core, right? So I feel like somebody is actually seeing, like, it's like your royalty, and they're seeing like the value in you, okay? I'm getting something to do with your personality really does stand out. You or your person, could be both of you guys. Please take it how it resonates. But I'm picking up on a very bubbly, bright personality, okay? That is missed. Now, there's something very unique about this bubbly, bright type of energy that I'm picking up on, okay? So it's like, this is somebody that also has an affinity to maybe the darker side, or what is perceived as maybe being the darker side. So I'm hearing like dragons or something like that, right? This is someone that I feel like this energy, okay, is like, has somebody ready to like put their cards on the table, and when they're reflecting about this, right? So I feel like you have a very, you're like bright spirited energy, right? You're light, but at the same time, it's like that fire breathing dragon, but it's like a cute little breathing dragon energy, right? So if that makes sense for some of you guys, okay? So yeah, that's what I'm getting here, okay? But somebody is very deeply spiritual as well. Someone misses those attributes about you. I'm not going to hold you. That's what I'm picking up on here, okay? Um, and I feel like somebody may be wanting to, like, I don't know, I'm hearing like round table, or like a discussion, trying to have this conversation with you, okay? This could be wishful thinking, but we're going to see here, right? But I'm hearing, now I understand what they were trying to say. This is this person, I feel like their inner thoughts as it applies to you, okay? So I'm getting here, somebody may be saying to themselves, like, but it's too late, or it's too quiet to fix it in the same way now. Somebody feels as though like they lost the moment, right? Or it passed, or something like that, okay? So for some of you, silence is doing what words never did, right? It's making someone feel emotional consequence. So, family, home, energy. What do we have here? Please give us more. How does this apply to the collective? Intuitively awakened star seed. Okay, so next card that we have, okay, wow, yeah, somebody, and this could be how that somebody's under pressure. 10 of Wands, about maybe a love offer coming towards you, maybe repairing things, but this could also be family, okay? I'm seeing charming energy as well. The next card we also have is the 5 of Swords, okay? So this is what this looks like to me, okay? It definitely shows imbalance becoming visible, okay? Family realizing that you were the glue holding communication together. You were like that fixer type of energy, okay? Group chats getting quieter or less organized without you initiating, okay? I'm getting here also to like unresolved tension resurfacing because you're no longer smoothing things over, okay? I don't know, I just heard it's like maybe you were like caught in the middle of something with like family and things like that, and then you just had to detach, and I feel like it was for your own like self-care, right? So protecting your emotional stability and things like that, right? Mental health, right? So things could have got wild over here. Family situations can, but I'm getting now that you're no longer that buffer in the middle. Okay, I feel like a lot of unresolved tension. Somebody's being forced to work through something. Okay, I'm getting here people expecting you to step back in and fix emotional conflict like before. Realizing emotional burdens were silently being placed on you. I feel like this is your energy, right? So also too, I'm getting here a shift where Others now have to handle responsibilities that you used to absorb. So I do feel like someone here in the collective, you have been carrying some things, some burdens that were not yours to carry. All right. So especially when it comes to like, I'm getting this familial dynamic. Now it could be a, you know, romantic connection or something like that. They're being forced to handle things themselves, right? Or do their part. Someone here is very giving and always stepping in. Remember, I said fixer, helper energy, okay? Somebody can work with their hands. Why am I getting that, right? Mm-hmm. But I'm also getting here that it's not falling apart, but it's definitely not functioning the same now that you're not in this whole dynamic, right? I'm getting here your absence didn't create the problem, but it actually exposed it, which was something that needed to happen, right? So let's take a look at the career, like work life aspect of things, okay? Because, you know, I feel like some of you guys, this could actually transcend into maybe your work life, career, things like that, okay? So, the cards we got the Wheel of Fortune, okay? Wheel of Fortune showing up, okay, with the Ace of Pentacles. Now, wait a minute. What's going on here? It shows movement where there was stagnation. This could also be somewhere where there's like a lot of rumors or something going around, maybe why you left or something like that. Okay, but what I'm getting here is that a job is suddenly feeling different after you quit or pull back. It's like that silent, is it like silent quitting or resignation or something like that? So some of you guys could definitely be pulling back maybe your energy, or maybe you are pouring more into it. But I'm getting here for this specific storyline reading, it's like you are, you've pulled back, okay? I'm getting here, maybe your coworkers are noticing workload and balance after you've left or stepped down, okay? Um, Financial shifts are happening after you've stopped carrying unnecessary responsibilities. So I do feel like you're realizing you were maybe underpaid or undervalued only after leaving. So you couldn't see it when you were in the chaos. When you were in the storm, that eye of the storm, okay, you couldn't see it, right? But I feel like stepping back, you were able to clear your head, quiet the noise, and tap into your higher self and see where you were really like maybe in survival mode unnecessarily. So if this actually like forced you to take a look within and also at yourself, or this could be your person, you guys, or it could be someone else. If this is resonating with someone else, please make sure you share the video. Also to like and share, okay? But I'm getting here, and subscribe, you guys. But I'm getting here someone in authority for some of you guys is definitely maybe taking a second look at something or reconsidering your importance after your departure, though. It's like hindsight is 2020. So I don't know where you guys are in your timeline. Some of you guys could already have moved on, already secured something else. You may be hearing from someone, okay? Um, yeah, that's what I'm getting here. So, whew, for some of you guys, you didn't lose stability, but I'm getting here you left a situation that depended too much on your overextension, okay? Empath awakening, somebody could have grown out of that empath energy or some type of codependency is what I'm getting here. Now, let's take a look at what you don't see, like hidden behind the scenes, okay? In general, let's take a look here, okay? So I feel like what's happening quietly is maybe someone repeatedly thinking about reaching out, but they're stopping themselves, okay? And I feel like this could apply to all aspects. Next card, High Priestess. And then the Hermit is showing up here, okay? So we got High Priestess and we got the Hermit card. Let me put these in correct order that they came out, okay? So I feel like this Hermit, so High Priestess with the Hermit energy is giving very active. So something that you may feel like has ended, or maybe that you put closure to, it's very much active. And I feel like you're picking up on that intuitively. Okay. Intuitively awakened starseed. You guys. Yeah. I feel like you already know. There's a knowing here. Okay. People are discussing you privately, not publicly. Remember I said something about that round table? Mm-hmm. I'm getting here delayed realizations happening in different timelines for different people. So it's kind of like it's hitting different people at different times, depending on what, aspect we're talking about here. But I'm getting here, there's an emotional aftershock. I feel like there's moments where your absence suddenly has hit them. Okay. Yeah. So I'm getting here, curiosity is increasing the longer the silence continues. And I also feel like there are people remembering things about you at random moments, songs, places, routines. You've left your impression. You've definitely left your impression. You guys, I am hearing that they didn't realize how present you were until you stopped being available, okay? So now that you're no longer like plugged in, okay? That's the type of energy that I'm getting. Sorry about that. Got construction going on outside. Wow. And, that is confirmation, because I'm hearing construction and I'm hearing trucks and things, outside. And then we started off with the tower moment. So that's definitely indicative of rebuilding or something like that. Something to do with that tower. Okay. Remember, I said somebody working with their hands. Somebody could work in construction. Okay. That is so interesting. Yeah. Okay, so you guys, what else I'm getting here is that until you were very present, but it's like now that there's a shift with that, okay? So the overall energetic shift that I'm getting here is that, well, first we have the justice card is the next card, okay? We have justice, and then we do have the star card showing up here, okay? So this energy is, it shows a correction and healing, right? What this really means in real life terms, I feel like people are adjusting to maybe expectations they once placed on you, unfair expectations. Emotional balance is slowly returning where there was overgiving. I'm getting here, you no longer are being like the automatic solution to everyone's problems. You're kind of letting the things fall where they may. You're allowing these towers to happen. Right? And I'm getting here, it's like the clarity replacing confusion is in multiple areas at once, right? Because this is the shift in your energy. So I feel like, you know, there's been a change in you since you've been gone, okay? Or whatever this distance is, a temporary distance, no contact, low contact, right? But this is what you don't see, right? So the aftershock. I'm getting here, opportunities are aligning with your actual effort now, not your exhaustion. Okay, you guys? So I'm getting here, most importantly, you start getting back the energy you were once constantly giving away. So now it's like that wheel is now turning, right? So a blockage has been removed, and now there's a gateway open to where as you are returning. So the gatekeeper, perceived or, not, is no longer there, right? So this reading isn't just about like what they feel after you leave, but it's also about what becomes visible when you're no longer overextending yourself in places that you were dependent on, where your silence was part of the requirement or something like that. I'm getting here patience and emotional labor, right? All of those things, I feel like that's balancing out, right? Your absence didn't create the chaos, it actually revealed the structure. And I feel like there is something that is being dismantled, right? So whether that's, I'm getting here, family, love, whatever, career, you know what I mean? Yeah, I'm getting here, there is an absolute shift, okay? So, you guys, very deep message here. Hopefully this helped with someone, because I know like a lot of times you wonder like, was it worth it? Did I even make an impact? Did I even matter? Type of energy. Okay. Because people can move in silence. Everyone's not going to wear it on their sleeve that like, oh, they messed up with someone. Okay. There's pride, there's ego that goes on. But this is what I'm picking up on, the type of energy, what's going on behind the scenes. Okay. So, you guys, hopefully this helps someone. I'm going to go ahead and leave this message here. Thank you guys so much as always for stopping by. And I will see you guys for your next message. Until next time, guys, take care. Love ya. Bye.